Authentic, fun, relatable, and slightly provocative. Just another hang with your besties. It's CK Mornings and the In Case You Missed It podcast.
All right, Allanah, be honest with me. Back to your bar star days. Did you ever use a fake ID?
Oh, yeah. You
Did
should
ya?
have seen the lengths we went to, meeting with people. My fake ID was a girl from Michigan, and you had to memorize it. Like, we would memorize our zodiac sign, because that was the trick that the bouncers would use sometimes. Then when I got to a certain age, I gave my ID to let people use it as a fake ID.
You are really confessing. You're just throwing it all out there.
And one time I got a message from a bouncer and it was like, someone used your ID, because he was a bouncer and he knew me.
Oh,
and he's like, someone tried to use your ID.
Dirty Frank's in Philadelphia has had to up their age limit, their age of drinking limit. Like, it's 21 down there, but they have upped it to 25 because they've had an issue with fake IDs, and they're getting very sophisticated. They say AI is really making them much more sophisticated, but not that much more sophisticated. The bar's tipping point came, and they decided to up the drinking age to 25 when somebody showed a fake ID with a photo of Ben Franklin, one of the founding fathers, and they listed Ben's age as 24, but you had that like receding headline and that skullet going on.
Yep.
And the address was like the Liberty Bell.
Oh.
So the owner's like, okay, that's the tipping point. Here she is. What a piece of work she is.
That's the day that we're like, we're done. I have to preserve the bar. I have to preserve my license.
They don't know how to drink. They drink way too much. They throw up on the floor. They yell. They scream.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was it. They decided up the age limit to 25. At
gotta do
Dirty
what you gotta
Frank's.
They throw up on the floor.
Yeah, this
They
happens.
certainly
They come
do.
in too young. They don't know what they're doing.
Not me. I was always very respectful and responsible.
Well, I don't believe that for a minute.
It is
Dirty
interesting.
Frank's.
It
Dirty
must-
Frank's wouldn't let you in the door, girl.
They'd see me coming a mile. How sophisticated it must have been. And again, I don't condone any of this, but I had to take a safety pin and chip away at the dates. So I had to change like the 88 to an 87 or whatever it would have been. I had to like chip away at the date and the birthday. But now with AI, yeah, it must be crazy.
Like the one they're showing here looks like just like a Pennsylvania license. Like, it doesn't look like there's any confusion except for the fact that it's the picture of Ben Franklin.
That'll do it.
Like, come on, buddy. Apparently, he got away with it in the past too, but I never, ever used one.
Really, eh?
Never.
Never?
Never, ever.
I was always jealous of the people who had older siblings. They just used theirs. That was
yeah.
like the pinnacle. I was like, darn it.
I had a buddy who's like, "Hey, you should get your older brother." I'm like, "I am the older brother. There's no one older than me. What am I use my dad's?" I'm Norm. Like, that would have been a dead giveaway. That wouldn't have worked. So no, I never had that.
They throw up on the floor.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Oh, crazy. Terrible.
To think that Dirty Frank's has such high
I know.
standards.
We're in trouble.
Good news. Good news. And nothing but. Here's Tell Me Something Good. Tell me something good. On CK Mornings.
For Winmar 570, Grand Ave East in Chatham, a couple of shotgun blasts here off the top. Real quick shout outs. I want to shout out the Blenheim Blades. Set a franchise record, 29 wins, 60 points.
Okay.
Finished third in the regular season. Playoffs begin. Way to go, Blades. Shout out to remember the Special Olympic Donuts?
Oh, yeah.
So about 2 weeks ago, we had the Special Olympic Donuts at Tim Hortons for the weekend. $1.3 million was raised for the Special Olympics. And here in Chatham-Kent, we ate $24,000 worth of donuts.
Holy moly. In a 3-day span. That's
and I
crazy.
would do it again if I had to.
Worth it.
So a couple quick shout-outs. You had a couple too, right?
Well, I wanted to shout out the Kent Federation of Agriculture. They celebrated their 10th annual Canada's Ag Day on Tuesday, collected donations at the Salvation Army Church, and they were able to get around $10,000 in monetary and food donations, still collecting some food. So that's going to be divided between Salvation Army and Outreach for Hunger.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Very nice. You got something else too. Tell me something good.
Well, I wanted to talk about this girl from the Olympics. She's a 32-year-old Canadian athlete from Alberta, Kelsey Mitchell. So she went to the Summer Games, And she was going to go to the winter games for speed skating, but it wasn't just really working. Like, she wasn't going to qualify or whatever. So she was going to give up the sport altogether. She got a DM. Someone slid into her DMs 9 months ago in May. And it's the woman who's in charge of the bobsled Canada team and was like, I've been following your career. Have you ever thought about getting involved in bobsled?
Wow.
So they were able to train and within a couple months span, get her qualified. And now she's at the Olympics for Canada's bobsled team. And bobsled's one of those ones, I'm like, how in the heck do you get involved in bobsled? But it's just one of those things, like a random DM, like kind of changed her life.
I have a buddy who went to the Olympics as a bobsled pusher.
Okay.
He played in the CFL, and then like he was a powerful running back. So like, hey, why don't you do bobsled? And that's, if you're a pusher, you just gotta be an athlete.
Oh, so people just kind of watch and see your athletic ability. No, I love it. And I mean, she's 32, which I feel like we talk about in sports world. He seems like ancient, you know what I mean? So to still have that dream going, and now she's at the Olympics again, like she's a star.
Who knows? Somebody might see me at the Diamond in Maple City Slow Pitch.
That's why every time I get a DM, I'm like, oh, here it is.
Hey, remember last week you Tell Me Something Good? We told you the story about that young boy who swam for like 6 hours to save his family.
Yeah, wild.
So we got a follow-up on today's Tell Me Something Good. So this kid in Australia swam for hours to save his family. They had gotten blown out to sea on their paddle boards last month, and eventually the rescuers found them. They were 8 miles offshore. So once he got to dry land, so that's what we heard last week. This is the follow-up. Once he got to dry land, his name is Austin, he had to run more than a mile to find a phone. So he's been swimming for hours, chasing his family. He has to now run a mile to find his phone, and they've just released the call that he made to 911.
Oh, wow, okay.
Listen to how calm and cool and collected this kid is.
My name's Austin, and I'm outside the beach. Mm-hmm. I have 2 siblings. We went out on a kayak trip, and we got took out to sea, and we got lost out there. We couldn't get back to shore, and Mum told me that.
I don't have to play the whole thing, but you get it. How calm and cool he is.
He does, because that whole thing sounds like a literal, like a nightmare you'd have. You got to run, and you keep running, and you're not done yet. You still got to go.
Swam for 4 hours, trying to save his family. Gets back to shore, runs for a mile to get to a phone, and this is the way he sounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what their condition is right now, and I'm really scared.
Wow.
Man, it's so interesting, hey?
What a kid, eh? Got a Windsor Spitfire game tonight. Sarnia's Stinger in town, so there'll be some fans come down from Sarnia. Some local fans will be down there, so I'll see you down in Windsor tonight. Please, if you are going, shower, okay?
Okay.
I think that's just assumed, right? You leaving the house, you probably should clean yourself up a little bit. The Oshawa Generals, who are in the Ontario Hockey League, have just sent out a email to all of their season ticket holders. They sent it out earlier this week. And I've never seen something like this. In the message, so everybody that has season tickets, Oshawa Generals, one of the longest, oldest teams in the Ontario Hockey League. We're thrilled to have you with us each and every game and appreciate the energy you bring to the arena. To help ensure a clean, comfortable, and enjoyable experience for everyone, we kindly ask for your cooperation with a few simple hygiene practices.
Uh-oh.
Please make the use of the hand sanitizing stations located throughout the arena. Cover coughs and sneezes. So that makes sense, right? Like there's a flu going
general.
around.
Okay, nothing crazy yet.
And be mindful of personal cleanliness while sharing our space with fellow fans.
Oh, that's interesting.
If you went to the gym or did something that produced body odor, please shower before attending the game. These small actions make a big difference in keeping our community healthy and our events running smoothly. Thank you for your understanding, your respect for one another, and for being such an important of our fan family. Enjoy the remainder of the season. Ooh.
So someone was the culprit, someone complained, and then they sent out this mass email.
But I would think it would have had to happen repeatedly. You know what I mean? Like, I went to the game.
Yeah, you can let it slide once, maybe. Be like,
stinky guy. This seems like a situation that's been ongoing.
Yeah.
That, they're finally like, okay, we're late in the season. We got a month left in the OHL season. First of all, funny enough, the Oshawa Generals stink this year. So, it's 3/4 of the way through the season. Finally, somebody's like, I've had enough. I pay for season tickets, and my guy next to me smells like he just rolled out of the toilet.
Yeah, you must have to smell really bad for a complaint.
For an organization such as an Ontario Hockey League team like Oshawa to send out a mass email to all season ticket holders to please shower beforehand. Now, what if you don't? There's no repercussions.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Force you to shower? The problem I feel with something like this is it's the person who smells and is responsible for this mass email. They never know. They're oblivious to the fact that they're the ones. And now everyone else is probably like, is it me? Is it me? And it's not them. It's the one or two people who led to this, but they don't know. They're in their own little world. They're like, it's not me.
Yeah, it's Stinky D doesn't realize he's the stinker.
No.
Right? He doesn't.
Got no clue.
He's like, yeah, I've smelt it.
Yeah. And
it's like, no, Stinky
you
D, it's
it.
you. You're the guy, man. I can get it, though. Season tickets, so Oshawa season tickets are about $1,200 for a season for the top end.
Okay.
So at $1,200, like that's a lot of money to spend. And you want to go to the game, you want to cheer on your favorite team. It's a night out. There's, money's tight. You don't want someone sitting next to you that stinks. My kids will. I never see. I'm in my booth. I don't mingle with the commoners, Allanah.
Okay.
But my kids will go sit in the stands at the Spitz game. My daughter's coming tonight, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I sat beside the one again," because there's a couple.
Oh,
you know.
wow.
Yeah. And again, okay, let's. We do have an understanding that some people go through things they can't help it. So one of the signs of depression, that you know what I mean, like that's an issue too. But if it got so bad that the team had to send out an email to all season ticket holders to please shower before the game, that is pretty crazy.
Sometimes I think, too, you tell yourself, like, I'm in a big arena, there's lots of people, no one will smell me. You know what I mean?
There's 12 players on the ice at a time. Have you ever smelt those kids?
Oh, it must be sweat city.
Yeah. If their sweat and their smell is overtaken by yours, you stink, man. Oh, Stinky D doing his thing here. So now what do? I wonder if this guy that made the complaint is sitting in his section tonight or whenever the game is, and he goes, oh, man, Stinky D didn't do it. Or does Stinky D shower up and scrub her up?
It's embarrassing. Well, I had opposite. I got told once I smelled too good. I wore too much perfume.
Too good?
Too much perfume.
Well, I don't know if that smells too good.
Someone had to tell me. So I've been on the other side of it.
I still don't think you smelled too good. You had a smell. You had a scent.
Yeah.
Were you targeted, though, or was it like a mass email? Like the entire
targeted.
group?
Someone told
really?
me on behalf of someone else.
Oh, wow. Oh, this would have been funny if the Generals sent it all season ticket email. Dearest Allanah and fellow season ticket holders, please shower.
All right, getting to be the thick of the Winter Olympics. Thank God we have boots on the ground. Live from Milan, our Olympic reporter, Chris McLeod. Good morning, Chris. Buongiorno. Ciao, ciao, ciao. It must be getting exciting over there, especially because Canada, we got another medal, correct?
That's right, Allanah. Hello, everyone. I am live here in Milan this morning. It is glorious. It has been great. The Olympics have been fabulous. And you're right, Allanah. We got another bronze medal. This one in the ice dance, the figure skating ice dance. Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier from Toronto and Ottawa. A couple Ontarians grabbed a bronze medal. So we now have 4 medals, 1 silver, 3 bronze. Now, ice dance. Those back home in Chatham-Kent will remember, this is the one that Shaylin Bourne, our very own Shaylin Bourne, competed in. She never got a medal. She finished 4th a couple of times, but this is the same competition that she used to skate in. And it's our first ice dancing medal since Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer won gold at the 2018 games. Remember those two?
Oh, I know. Beautiful. I love that sport.
Those two, I'm telling you, Tessa Virtue. Let me look her up. Is she here this week? Too bad for her, eh? She's now married to that stupid Maple Leaf defenseman.
Oh, who needs him?
She was so high, and now she's got to deal with that guy. But no, it was a great day. Everybody was celebrating. It was a fabulous day for Canada. We now have 4 medals. So Italy is up there now. Italy and Norway both have 13. They're leading the charge. But guess what everyone's talking about, Allanah? So remember that the guy, that biathlete, the Norwegian guy who finished 3rd, the bronze medalist? And then we told you about it yesterday, live from Milan. Then he went on national TV and said, "Yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend. I had the gold medal relationship and I lost it."
Yeah, that was a weird thing. It was very strange. I
so
told you were going to give him some advice. Did you talk to him?
I did pull him aside. You know what? We do have a little update, okay? So here in Milan, Allanah, I pulled aside Sturla Holmlegrid. I said, "Sturla, come here, bud." And Sturla came over, and I said, "Sturla, what is going on?" So I guess they have spoken, okay? But no Hollywood ending for these two yet. The ex said it's hard to forgive even after this declaration of love in front of the whole world. She's not happy, obviously. This is what Sterla told me. I did not choose to be put in this position. She said, I did not choose to be put in this position. It hurts to have to be in it. They have had contact, and they're still kind of working things out. You know what they say, Allanah? It's complicated. Sterla, my buddy, we had a couple beers last night at Canada House. He said, I cannot change what has happened, but I will now put this one behind me and focus on the Olympics. I will not be answering any further questions about this. Sterla, you shouldn't have answered any questions to begin with, dude. You should have kept your mouth shut. But now that's what he's dealing with. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
like...
so I got to ask you, Allanah, okay? Put yourself in this position, okay? You're with the guy. He screws up, okay? You know what? Bad news. Kick him to the curb. He then goes on at the Olympics after winning the bronze and said, I had the greatest thing ever and I messed it up. I want her back. You as that woman, do you look at that and go, you know what? He really is sorry. Or do you go, no, I'm better than that.
I'd say you embarrassed me even more, you dummy. Take that medal and you know what?
You know what else he apologized to? The guy, his teammate, won gold. So now, no one's even talking about the gold medal guy. They're all talking about the bronze medal cheater.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Yeah, this guy's a love bomber. I don't like this guy.
And I also have some other news about Sterla. I saw him with a bobsledder last night.
Oh.
Yeah. Allegedly. Let's not go any further than that. I had a couple beers. So.
All right, Chris, really quick. That guy sounds like he's got a lot on the brain right now, but a lot of us have hockey on the brain. It's a big morning for us hockey Olympic fans.
Mamma mia! Yes, we've got a big one. So Canada's taking on Finland. Remember the Finnish girls last week had the poops?
Sure.
Remember they got sick?
Yes.
You remember that? Yeah, you don't eat the food. So they're playing today. They're going to do that makeup game. It's at 8:30 this morning. And then at 10:20, the men's Olympic hockey team hits the ice for the very first time. This is going to be a good one. Czechia at 10:20. This is what everyone is talking about here at the Olympics. Sterla, buddy, I'm coming.
What's he up to?
Oh, he wants to have a
always
coffee.
Stealing the attention.
Sterla wants to go pick up ladies with me. Coming, bud. I'm coming. Hey, Allanah, I got to go. Ciao, buongiorno. This is Chris, live from Milan. Chris McLeod, Olympic reporter.
Alannah's got a fake Tinder account. We call it the Tinder Swindler. And she goes out and, chats with the hot local singles. And we've positioned the question this week leading into Valentine's Day as what?
What would you put on my Valentine's Day card? It was simple enough.
All right, let's hear what the dudes have to say.
I will say they're all pretty good. We've got some Casanovas in this batch. All right, we'll start with Paul from Blenheim, who says, have you ever been in an accident that wasn't your fault? I have too, because I've fallen for you. They're all pretty, no smut this week. They're all pretty
Really?
good. Yeah.
It sounds like a billboard lawyer.
Yeah. Get ready. These might be some notes, too, if you don't know what to write in your card.
Okay.
All right. Sean from Chatham says, life is short, and that's kind of sad. Are you stairs? Because I just fell so bad.
Are you stairs? Smooth. Okay.
Kevin from Wheatley says, if love had a color, it would be the shade of your voice when you say my name. Something rich, something deep, something I'd paint my whole world in if I could. I'm telling you.
That's ChatGPT. There's no way a man come up with that. Not a chance.
No?
No.
Athletic Bachelor 88 from Chat. So made up.
Okay.
Athletic Bachelor 88 from Chatham says, if I had a rose for every time I've thought of you, I'd only have one, as you've never left my mind. I'm telling you. They're
I had a
laying
rose for
it
every
on.
time I thought of you.
You'd only have one rose.
They're
laying it on thick, I know.
You need to put some boots on in here.
I know. This is crazy. All right. Dan from Blenheim says, roses are red, carnations are yellow. You've managed to match with one handsome fellow.
Oh, smooth. Blenheim dude.
Jacob from Dresden. It's going to be February 14, but there's no one for me. Can you change that?
There's no one for me.
1-4, Valentine's.
Yeah, I get it.
14.
That's...
I thought he tried.
Dresden. That's your Dresden math right there.
1 + 4 = 5.
Good job, bud.
Cole from Wallaceburg says, Disney World has a reputation for being the happiest place on earth, but whoever said that clearly hasn't been in your arms.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. These guys are laying on thick.
Oh, actually, this one's probably the thickest of all.
Okay.
It's Dan from Chatham. So I said, what would you put in my Valentine's card? He says, in English, we say, I can't stop thinking about you. In poetry, we say, I can't sleep because I don't know your middle name or how you take your coffee.
In poetry?
Are you writing any of these down,
In
Chris?
poetry. No. These will never work, dudes.
And my middle name is Joe, which I don't like. So
Allanah Joe here.
Once he gets a whiff of that, he might. Okay, listen to this. Greg from the Dover area has a trick.
I'm in.
This is crazy, actually. He said, here's my trick for cards. I go to the store, I pick out a card, then I pick out a second card. I handwrite the words from the second card into the first.
That
Is
right
that
there.
wild?
That is a
Isn't that nuts?
Dover gem right there, Allanah. This guy, first of all, for a guy out in Dover to buy 2 cards, that's a lot for him to get off his wallet. That's a big deal. But that right there, that's $1 million idea.
Isn't that interesting?
That is a great
That's
idea. What's
great.
this guy's name?
Greg.
Oh,
That's what
Greg.
you could do for anything, like birthday cards, anything. You just
Greg.
write whatever homework put in another card.
That's a brilliant. Greg, you've won. You
I
figured it all
know.
out.
Okay, I love that too. Okay, this one I put in just for fun. It's Victor from Wallaceburg who just said, "Yeah, way too demanding."
Oh, Vic.
That was the last minute when I checked one last time before I put these together, and I was like, "Yeah, that's funny."
Way too demanding.
Yeah, way too demanding.
All right, this is Alannah's fake Tinder account. It's the Tinder Swindler. What did she ask again this week?
What would you put in my Valentine's card? Well, this is the last one. It's Mark from Chatham who says, I should complain to your radio station for not making you this week's hottest single.
Did he crack the code? Does he know? Does he know about the Tinder Swindler?
Oh, they might be on my trail.
Oh, man. Yeah, you are way too demanding, too. Family Day weekend. This one's sneaking up on us. Monday off for a lot of people. And it's a free fishing weekend. You don't need a license this weekend if you want to do some fishing. There's 4 spots of the year, and they're all within like the first 6 months. They're all in a 5-month window, technically. So the family fishing weekend, Family Day weekend. So all weekend you can fish for free without a license. Mother's Day weekend. Father's Day weekend, and then there's a family fishing week, which is like June 27th to July 5th, right over Canada Day.
Okay, just kind
4
of kicks
times.
it off, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to go do some fishing, you don't need a license. You can do that this weekend or over those other 3 periods right there.
That's cute. You ever do any fishing?
I don't mind watching. I don't have any interest in fishing though. And who's our listener? Matt.
Yeah,
Matt
he's a big
texts in quite
fisher.
a bit. Angler. So like,
Oh.
yeah, come on,
I
Alannah.
don't know.
Jeez, even I know what it's called. But I'd rather watch. Like I could sit back and have a bevy sitting on the boat and watch it go down, but I'm not the type to.
No.
Yeah, I don't have the patience for it. I'm not quiet enough either.
Oh, can you imagine me on that boat?
Oh, jeez.
They'd hate me. They'd actually hate me.
Yeah, that would not go over well.
I couldn't imagine anyone more annoying to angle with.
Well, you said it. You said it. Fishing weekend this weekend. Free family fishing weekend. If you want to find out more, it's actually in the 5 things at number 5 at 943CKSY.com. The most romantic weekend of the year. No pressure whatsoever, eh? Be romantic this weekend. That's the call. So there's a Valentine's Day, by the way, in case you didn't know. There was a study, a poll, I guess, from a South African travel agency analyzing popular destinations all over the world. Over 1 million views, and they ranked the most romantic spot in the world.
In the whole world?
In the whole world. I don't think you'll get number 1. And it's not what you think.
In the whole world. I don't know. What's the city of love? Rome?
Like, do you think the Eiffel Tower was what a popular spot was?
Okay.
It's number 68. Not even the top 50.
And everyone's vision of romantic is so different. I don't know.
They say the most romantic destination in the world is the Matterhorn, Switzerland. With its views, scenic train rides, it's apparently the most romantic spot in the world. Okay? So let's narrow it down a little more. The most romantic spot in Canada. Where do you think that is?
In all of Canada, Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Niagara-on-the-Lake. Niagara Falls is at number 2 on the list. Out west, Stanley Park, Vancouver is number 1.
Okay.
Niagara Falls, number 2. Notre Dame Basilica in Montreal is at number 3, most romantic spots in Canada. Number 4 is Banff National Park in Alberta. Granville Island in Vancouver is at number 5. And the CN Tower
Okay, I was going to say
is
that.
at number 6 overall in Canada.
Okay.
It's ranked 98th overall in the world.
I mean, yeah, it's hard, though. The whole world.
Yeah.
There's a bazillion places.
Okay. So in Ontario, we'll narrow it down even more. So we know that Niagara Falls is number 1, CN Tower is number 2. And of course, because we just gave you those stats. most romantic spots in the world, in Canada, in Ontario. But let's narrow it down a little more, okay? Where would you say is the most romantic spot in Chatham-Kent? Where would you say? If you can think it over, I don't need your answer right now, okay? But let's get some text, 519-354-8684. One of our texters will win tickets to go see Jim Gaffigan, March 6th. Maybe this is your Valentine's gift.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Okay? So think about it. And again, nobody's right, nobody's wrong.
Yeah, whatever your vibes are for romance.
But what would you say is the most romantic spot in Chatham-Kent? Let's narrow this down even more. So we know the world is Matterhorn, Switzerland. I know,
Can we get anything to compete with that?
I know we have very similar views. But what would you say locally is the most romantic spot? Okay? And I don't want to see my fiance's eyes. Don't
try that on us.
Just gave a breakdown of the most romantic places in the world according to this study. And it said the Matterhorn in Switzerland, which I just looked it up on Google Maps.
It's a mountain.
Basically, I was there, and yes, I did feel a little something. Did you feel it too? We just shared a moment, didn't we? I took you to the Matterhorn via Google Maps today.
Beautiful place, let me tell you. They're onto something.
Yeah, they've got it figured out. So the Matterhorn in Switzerland apparently is the most romantic place. And then we said most romantic place in Canada is Stanley Park in Vancouver.
I gotta, you didn't take me there.
Well,
Stanley
fire up the Google.
Park.
The number one most romantic place in Ontario is Niagara Falls. You know, right on Stanley Drive there. Lundy's Lane. Oh, romance.
Clifton Hill.
Oh, yeah, baby.
You can go on that roller coaster on top of the Applebee's.
Okay, so then we said, okay, let's nail this down even more. Okay, what would you say is the most romantic place in Chatham-Kent? Okay, I know we don't have a Matterhorn. We don't have a roller coaster on top of an Applebee's. But what would you add? And what would you say is the most romantic spot in Chatham-Kent? We'll keep the line open, 519-354-8684. One of our texters this morning is going to win tickets to go see Jim Gaffigan at Caesars Windsor. So just tell, and again, there's no wrong answer. There's no right answer.
Yeah.
Right? We're just wondering, what is, in your opinion, what is the most romantic spot in Chatham-Kent?
Well, we are getting an overwhelming amount of texts. I won't even read them all, but basically the beach vibes.
Yeah.
Erio, Mitchell's Bay, Rondo, anywhere with beaches, pretty much. We got one text who says most romantic spot is Erio Beach at sunset.
Yeah.
Michelle said that she got her engagement photos done there in August.
I think you get water and like sunset.
Isn't it funny how water? Oh, a sunset. Yeah, like that's all you
add
need.
those two. It's an easy win. Okay, but like what else did we get?
Justine says retro suites. Laura says Tupperville. Like we said, no wrong answer. Cora says Wilson's Forte Restaurant from Jess. Randy says the patio at Casabella's. Cheryl says the patio at Bayside Brewery with the sunset.
Again, those two both have water. So again, like that water brings the romance out, right?
Yeah,
I think that's
so
it.
funny. Like even in the winter, a lot of people are saying the trails at Rondo.
Yeah.
Randy says wherever his car is parked. Randy. Dog.
Yeah, that's a fitting name.
Okay, another one, Rondo. Another one for retro suites.
Steve says anywhere my wife is. That guy
There's always one.
Been married a long time for sure. For sure. All right. What would you say?
Me?
Yeah.
You're asking the wrong person here, man.
I'm going to say third floor of the downtown Chatham Center parking garage.
You know what place I do want to go to? It's not quite in Chatham-Kent, but it is. What is it called? It's in Harrow. It's called Longovita.
Is that those?
It's like those
domes?
Bungalows, the domes on the water.
I've
Once
seen that.
again, I want to go there. Those look really cute. To
Lynn's
me.
going outside of CK2. She says Brander Park in Port Lambton. So, but we're
Okay.
looking at Chatham-Kent. Okay, where's Chatham-Kent's most romantic spots? On the top of Kingston Hill, just at sunset.
Where would you go? If Kate's like, I want the most romantic place ever right now, where would you take her? Be for real.
My lap.
Would you just be normal for 2 seconds?
April's going tomorrow to Harrow. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, cool.
That's for her anniversary.
Oh, yeah. 1 year anniversary. I love it.
Oh, Amanda says the O'Neill Nature Preserve. Yeah, perfect little area. We walked the dog through there. Shiloh Park, Wendy says. Where's that at? Shiloh Park. I'll do a little Google quick here. I'll take you to Shiloh Park. Oh, again, it's a little campground. Okay. Yeah. Wallaceburg. That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
cute.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, where was the most romantic spot in Chatham-Kent? One of our texters, one of our romantic texters, baby. We're going to send them to go see. We're going to see Jim Gaffigan at Caesars Windsor, which, by the way, is also a very romantic.
Nothing
spot.
more romantic than a nice laugh. It's going to be Laura. We're going to get her out of Tupperville for a night.
Subscribe to the CK Mornings In Case You Missed It podcast and never miss an episode. Plus, drop us a rating and a comment too. Listen live weekday mornings at 94.3 CKSY.com.